tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball. Our OU Braves basketball coverage can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, and online at KOFO.com. It is brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Harvest Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now, let's join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves men's basketball.
Hello everyone, and welcome into Wilson Fieldhouse on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas, as the Ottawa University Braves play host to number 18 Bethel College, as the Threshers come in at a record currently of 15-4, 15-3 in the KCAC. They've won 4 straight, and they look to potentially get a share of the KCAC tonight, as they do hold the, looking at the standings, they come in at 15-3, Oklahoma Wesleyan 12-4, but they've got the tiebreaker over Oklahoma Wesleyan, and with 3 games to play, Bethel's looking really good here, Bruce.
Yeah, Bethel is just a dynamite basketball team. A team that, just like on the women's side, was at the bottom of the conference there for a while, and they've just done a great job of building the program and just changing the culture there. And they've got themselves a ball club that is one of the top ball teams in the nation, and the Braves are going to have a good test here and try to get one back that they dropped down there earlier this year.
Ottawa has been playing well, Bruce. Winners of 2 straight and winners of 4 out of their last 5, but did lose their last home contest against York 75-63, and are going to be without one of their leading scorers in Joe Johnson tonight, as Joe has suffered a groin injury at the end of the Avila game. So that takes 11 points off the board for Ottawa, and he's one of the leaders on this team. He's a senior, and that's going to be a huge loss.
Yeah, huge loss there for the Braves, and just instant offense and not a lot of minutes, so Joe's one of those guys that can fill it up in a short amount of time. It's also going to be a loss defensively, for the Braves. So Joe Johnson being one of the top defenders for that Braves team, and the Braves are really going to have to step up in other areas, especially at the three-point line, to fill his scoring void.
Braves did win on Saturday over Avila 98-68 up in Kansas City. As I mentioned, their 2nd straight victory and 3rd straight on the road, as Ottawa blitzed Avila from the get-go. 55% from the floor, 41% from deep, and 64% from the foul line. Ottawa led in almost every category, 14-6 in fast break points, 28-14 points off turnover, 48-32 points in the paint, 13-6 in second chance points, and 43-25 in bench scoring. Perry Carroll went for 28, Ty Bland with 14, Daniels had 13, Joe Johnson the third finished with 12, Andre Jackson the leader in rebounds, Bruce, and Ottawa has shown of late that their defense is really what's getting them that opportunity to blow teams out like they've done in their last 2, with 30-point victory over Avila and a 26-point victory over Bethany.
Yeah, just a great defensive effort there on Saturday. It was cold outside, but it was warm in that movie center there for the Braves. Holding that Avila team on the road, there's a 38% shooting, and the Braves just torched the net, shooting over 60%. But like this Braves team, the big stat for me was there's 21 assists. I think they only had 18 turnovers, and they just did a great job of moving that basketball around and just creating scoring opportunities for each other.
Go ahead and take our first break here on the pregame show. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
5 minutes until the national anthem and starting lineups here from Wilson Fieldhouse as Ottawa takes on number 18 Bethel. The Threshers moving up in the top 25. They went from 22 to 18, and Oklahoma now sneaking into the top 25 at number 22. Bruce, and with the ratings being such a big part of what is going on, Bethel doesn't want to leave it up to chance right now. I know they have the tiebreaker. Not sure how that plays. You might have to talk a little bit about that if that plays into it, if Oklahoma Wesleyan were to hop Bethel in the rankings. But they want to finish it off, and that starts here tonight as they only have 3 games left.
You want to control your own destiny. When it's coming down the stretch here, and you don't know what the future holds. You don't know if you'll get an extra ball game in here or there. You might just finish, if you're healthy, the 2 teams you play next week may not be healthy. So in terms of that, Bethel's got to take care of what they need to here down the stretch to continue to put themselves in a position for a great placing, not only in the conference tournament, but setting themselves up for a potential national tournament run too as well.
This is the second matchup for these 2 teams. The first one dates back to December 5th, a 90-78 win for Bethel. At the time, Ottawa was ranked number 14 in the country. They had suffered a loss early in the week to Friends after a 34-day layoff between that win over Baker to when they played Friends on that Wednesday. And you can tell it was 2 very different ball clubs. Ottawa managed to only be down 2 at the break at 42-40, but it was the way Bethel started that first 5 minutes where they've stretched that lead out to as many as 18, and Ottawa tried to battle back, but never got really closer than 10.
Yeah, that stretch in the Braves season was just a true defining moment for the rest of the season here. That stretch doesn't happen. Where will the Braves be at? We just don't know. I think they've done a great job of responding to that layoff and coming out of quarantine and staying healthy since then. And Braves has definitely showed flashes of team that they have been in the past, and this is going to be a huge test for them tonight to see where they stand at.
Braves at 13-7, 10-7 in the KCAC. They are 3 games back in the win column of McPherson, who sits in that all-important 3rd place spot. Ottawa currently in 4th, tied with Southwestern, who is slumping. They've lost 2 straight. Ottawa will see McPherson a week from today. Braves still might be able to get a couple more games in as their game against St. Mary was basically postponed, so they'll now play Bethany on Saturday. But looking back at that first matchup, Bruce, Perry Carroll goes for 27. Only the 4th time we'd seen Perry at that juncture. Mason McDowell actually got off to a really good start in that game. But a totally different team overall from what we saw back in early December.
Yeah, and like you talked about, Perry Keller is a big part of that. With any transfer kid, sometimes it takes 1 year to really insert yourself into the program, but Perry has done his great job week by week here, and each week he just continues to get better, plays with a lot of more confidence. I'm sure his teammates are talking to him and saying, hey, you're a point guard, we want you to take over this team, and he's been able to answer that and has played extremely well.
What worries me, though, Bruce, that first matchup is Ottawa shot the ball well, 46% from the floor, made 10 threes, and you still lose by 12. And for me, the guys that Ottawa has to stop tonight who really went off was Jordan Neely off the bench, the 5'9" junior from Allen, and then Clifford Bird. This team kind of feeds off of Bird's defensive intensity, and then Neely coming off the bench, a guy that can go for 15 or 20 on any given night. And you can say that about 8 or 9 guys in this group, and at times, Bruce, when I watch them play, they remind me of Ottawa's team from a year ago.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They do have, the big 3, but, as I was, studying this team here a little bit last night and this morning, I again, just like I said in the women's game, it's going to be a kid off the bench that's just going to be that X factor, and you're right. That Neely Kid is definitely a great ball player, and when he gets his opportunities, he takes advantage of it, and that's going to be a key matchup for the Braves coming off the bench.
Bethel got after Ottawa on the boards, out-rebounded them 42-35, and second chance points, it was 14-2, and you saw Ottawa fade, still trying to get those sea legs back from that 34-day layoff, and Bethel feeding off the crowd inside of North Newton as they always do. That kind of propelled them in the second half, but they are a team coming out of halftime. They played a lot of close games in the first half, but where they stretch you out is that first 5-10 minutes of the second half, and then they just kind of ride that to the end. So we're going to go and wrap up the pregame show as Ottawa trying to get their first win over a ranked opponent this season. They're 4-1 since 2017-18 in this building, and winners of 33 of their last 39 inside Wilson Fieldhouse overall. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No hablo español? Hablo. It's hablo? It's hablo.
Bon dia, like good day, good morning, I think.
I can say, je m'appelle David, but that's probably it.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
This year is my year to get fluent in Spanish, and Babbel is definitely going to help me do that. The app is so easy to use, and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
I've tried other language learning apps and nothing really stuck. Babbel's been a complete game changer for me.
Hoy es miércoles y el clima está muy bueno afuera.
Estoy con fome, pero no tomé café de mañana.
Je suis des États-Unis et du viens tu.
Babbel, language for life, celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com, Babbel.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
In the Wilson Fieldhouse as we have number 18 Bethel taking on the Ottawa University Braves. We'll start with the Threshers. They come in at 15-4, 15-3 in the KCAC, and lead in the standings by one game, but have a two-game, or have that tiebreaker over Oklahoma Wesleyan, who's at 12-4. At guard will be number 3, Tavon Flowers, the 5'9 junior from Queens, New York. He's a transfer from Highland Community College, or my apologies, from freshman from, junior from Queens, New York. And then next it'll be at guard number 13, Clifford Bird, the second from Memphis, Texas. He's a 6'1 junior. At guard number 21, Jalen Scott, the 6'5 junior from Allen, Texas. At guard number 30, Bryant Mockley, the 6'5 junior from Wichita, Kansas, transfer from Northern Kentucky. And at center number 42, Adam Duro, the 6'8 junior from Niamey, Niger. He's a transfer from Murray State College. For the Braves, number 0, Terry Carroll. Make that Jaquan Daniels, the 6'4 senior from Columbus, Georgia. At guard number 1, Terry Carroll, the 5'11 senior from Ottawa. At guard number 3, Ian Moore, 6'2 junior from Lamar, Missouri. At forward number 5, Andre Jackson, the 6'3 senior from Turner, Kansas. And at forward number 35, Mason McDowell, the 6'7 senior from Paola. And Bruce, you talk about the 3. Jalen Scott at 16 a game, Brian Mockabee at 14 a game, and Clifford Bird at 13, and it starts with those 3 up front.
Yeah, just 3 dynamic players for Bethel that can definitely fill it up. Anytime you have kids that are averaging, close to 15 points a game, and you got 3 of them in your lineup, that's just a defensive strategy nightmare for any coach at any league to prepare your team to face that.
Ottawa in the gold jerseys tonight. Actually, the first time Ottawa's worn them since that loss to Bethel. Gold jerseys, gold shorts, Ottawa across the chest in black. All maroon for the Threshers tonight, and Bethel across the chest in white. As Ottawa does win the tip as they go from left to right on the radio dial here in the first half. It's Carroll out to the right wing. Little hesitation as he'll drive on Scott into the short corner. The dribble back out to the wing, finds Daniels on the right side. Bounce pass to Carroll with 14 on the shot clock. Terry, little hesitation, has Scott on him, gets in the lane, takes the contact from Garreau. Runner is good. And Carroll holding his shoulder after the play, and Ottawa already playing shorthanded without Joe Johnson III, and he's really struggling, Bruce, on the other end of the floor.
You got a little stinger there. Hope they can shake it off.
The D1 transfer, Bryant Maccabee's jumper from the elbow is no good. Garreau gets the offensive board, and they just killed Ottawa on the glass in North Newton back in December, as they can go 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", anytime they really want. Flowers, jumper from 20, long. Rebound out to Terry Carroll for OU. Terry out to the right wing has Scott guarding him, and Jalen Scott, one of those players that can guard anyone on the floor. McDowell has Garreau on him, picks up his dribble with the right elbow, finds Ian Moore, pass is tipped up in the air and stolen. It's going to be an easy lay in here for Clifford Bird, and it's tied at 2. Oh, he misses it, excuse me, my goodness gracious. 9 times out, maybe 9.5 times out of 10, that is a easy lay, and he misses it. McDowell, after Ottawa turned it over on the previous possession, will find Daniels in a right-hand layup for the senior from Columbus, Georgia. And you heard Coach Siebenthal talk about it, Bruce. The atmosphere in Wilson Fieldhouse, not great last week. And the students not in full force tonight. A lot of teams practicing. See if a dunk like that or a situation like that could really get them going. Flowers going to step out of bounds, and Bethel turns it over as Ottawa leads at 4-0. 18 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the first.
Yeah, great start here by the Braves, and man, that should be a confidence booster here for them to get off to this early lead.
And Bethel on the road this year, 7-3. There's the one loss in non-conference play, came to the University of Science and Arts out of Oklahoma, who's currently in the top 10. Here's Ian Moore attacking his layup with the finger roll, no good. Rebound out to Flowers to Maccabee, guarded by Jackson. Daniel's going to guard Jalen Scott, and they had a great matchup in this building a year ago. Here's Bird, just too much speed. Lands no good as it comes up short, and then McDowell, I believe, actually touched that, Bruce. Officials didn't see it, so it'll go to Ottawa. But Garreau, a big body inside, probably thickest player in this conference, outside of what we saw from York. But that player was at like 6'5", I believe, but Garreau just a thick body inside. And Daniels with a 3, step back off the mark. And that one without Ottawa getting any passes on that possession. Here's Jalen Scott in the lane, shot blocked by Andre Jackson, and Braves go the other way with Carroll. Carroll, right-hand dribble, still hanging onto it, kicks it out to Ian Moore. He's open on the wing for 3, yes! And a timeout from Bethel as Ottawa starts on a 7-0 run. With 17:24 remaining in the first half, we'll take a 30-second break. You'll listen to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
And we're back as Ottawa leading Bethel 7-0. Here with 17 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the first. As Bethel has had a couple of easy looks that have just rolled off the front rim.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Those easy looks are hot them right now, and Braves have responded.
Out of the timeout, they'll run the play for Scott. Now back to Maccabee. Ottawa going to switch here and have Daniels guard him. Cutting inside is Garreau. Picks up the dribble, kicks it up top. Jalen Scott wide open 3 off the side rim. Rebound out to Terry Carroll for Ottawa. Braves up 7-0 on number 18 Bethel early on. Right side pass going to be knocked out of bounds by Jalen Scott. Jason Artaz in his 3rd season, his team averages 81 points per game, number 1 in the KCAC in defensive points per game, just giving up 72. Pick and roll coming. Here for Daniels, kicks it in the corner. Ian Moore again for 3 off the front rim as he almost ended up in the Bethel bench. Flowers got a nice hand in his face. Bird, step back 3 on the wing, no one defending. It's off the mark. Garreau got the rebound, and I think that Scott got the board, and then Moore committing the foul over the back.
Yes, Scott's just going to be a huge matchup for numerous reasons for the Braves, but that's one thing you don't want to give him is those second chance points, off of a teammate's miss. The Braves want to definitely give him a run and done situation.
Scott saying he was in the act of shooting and the officials send him there. First team foul on Ottawa, first personal on Ian Moore. Free throw no good for Jalen Scott. Scott coming into the evening at 68% from the free throw line. As a team, they're at 68%, puts them 7th in the KCAC. Scott second, long, and the rebound to Andre Jackson, and the drought continues for Bethel as they have been scoreless for the first 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The Braves lead at 7-0. Carroll, as Flowers will guard him, looks to attack on Flowers, gets inside, shots no good. Perry gets his own rebound, putbacks there as Ottawa leads 9-0. And then after the play, I think they're going to call it delay of game here on Carroll.
Yep. He accepted it. He said not bad right off the bat. So.
We will see Jackson Mallory come in for Perry. Mallory, the 6'2 senior from Lawrence, Kansas. Braves up 9-0. 16 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the half. Bird shadowed there by Mallory. Skip pass on the far side to Mockabee. His three in the corners. An air ball that comes up short, but an offensive rebound by Jalen Scott. Shot's not going to go. Garou put back, no good. Ball still knocked around. Can anyone for Ottawa grab it? Andre Jackson tips it out to Ian Moore. His right-hand layup's good. And we're going to get another timeout here from Bethel. A full timeout as it's 11-0 Ottawa. 15 minutes and 52 seconds to go. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
Hi there, Jackson Hewitt Tax Service here. Want to save some money filing your taxes? File your taxes with Jackson Hewitt now and pay $50 less than you paid someone else last year. That's right, pay $50 less than last year. Have your taxes done by a skilled Jackson Hewitt tax pro and get the biggest refund possible. Guaranteed. It's win-win-win. Get more, pay less, but act now. The offer won't last. Get your coupon code and offer details at jacksonhewitt.com. That's Jackson Hewitt.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
Bethel has started 0 of 11 from the field. Ottawa 5 of 9, and Bethel and Ottawa both with 8 rebounds here early on. Bruce, but Bethel getting looks from everywhere, just can't get one to drop.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, Jalen Scott's body language right now, he's struggling here from the field, just can't get one to fall. I think, he's got to get going for Bethel to get some confidence.
They'll keep the 5 starters on the floor. Jalen Scott in the corner to Clifford Bird. Bird attacks, his shot's going to be blocked right back at him, and then it goes off the leg of Mallory. It'll stay with Bethel. 15:38 left in the first quarter, and Bethel almost turns it over. Garou didn't realize the ball was coming to him, so they'll find Jalen Scott. He'll step through. He traveled.
Well, again, just like I pointed out, Jalen Scott's just having a rough start here, and try to make the unselfish play here, and walks away with the travel.
And a turnover here from Ottawa. The second one, Mallory telegraphing it here to McDowell. Left-hand layup good as that ends Ottawa's 11-0 run with 15 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. That's the second time Bird is able to get it away from OU. McDowell now for a 3 from straightaway, no. And knocked out of bounds by Bethel. It went off the hand of Bird and Scott. Subs for the Braves. We'll see Ty Bland enter for OU. For Bethel, it'll be Jordan Neely, the 5'9 junior from Allen, Texas. Some other subs here for OU. As Bland, the 6'5 junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan. Also back in Terry Carroll. Tristan Turner makes his first appearance for the Braves. Ottawa trying to go to Turner right away. He's got Mockabee on his back and gets it swatted.
Yeah, just a great defensive possession there by Mockabee, and got a nice block.
And Mockabee drives inside, and he's going to be fouled hard by Turner on the other end. Mockabee going to the line for free throws.
Yeah, Mockabee is definitely a smooth, pretty player. And nice hesitation there, and got the defense up in the air. Did a great job of drawing the foul. That's the way you get back in the ball game.
Mockabee's free throw no good. He comes into the evening at 75% from the foul line. Transfer from NCAA Division I Northern Kentucky. They've won back-to-back conference championships since coming into Division I.
Yep, great program.
11-3 Ottawa, 14 minutes and 50 seconds to go in our first half. Mallory, as Ottawa runs the dribble weave, kicks it in the corner, finds Ty Bland. Bland with a 15-footer, floats and scores. And sometimes it feels like with those long arms, he can just reach out from 8-9 feet and just lay it in.
Yeah, great start. If we get him going tonight, that'd be great.
Bird's fouled, and he goes to the free throw line. And easiest way to get points without the clock running is for you to get to the free throw line if you're Bethel. And Bird's going to shoot free throws. First personal on Perry Carroll. Third team foul on Ottawa. 14 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the half. It's 13-3 Braves. Bird's free throw going to go into the game for the Threshers. Number 33, Harper Jonas, the 6'4 freshman from Wichita. In the game for the Braves, Ian Moore for Tristan Turner as the Braves are going to go small, but we've seen Ty Bland kind of play the 5 in this situation, Bruce. He's a player that goes at 6'5", but that wingspan gets him to a 6'7", 6'8 player.
Yeah, it's taking him a while to buy into that position here in Coach Sheep's system, but that 5 position, as we know, gets to play out on the perimeter some, and that's where he wants to be.
Bethel got the offensive rebound, and then Ottawa knocks it out of bounds. And offensive rebounds and rebounds in general right now in favor of Bethel. It's 11-9, but they've got 5 offensive boards. They'll inbound it out to Jonas. Off the screen out to Mockabee. Mallory on him. Up top to Clifford Bird. Bird with a 15-footer good. And second chance points, Bruce. We talked about it in pregame. It just kills you. Here's Carroll inside. Kicks it out to Daniels. His 3 from the corner. Yes.
Great answer there by the Braves with the corner 3.
16-6, Ottawa leading. Pass in the corner to Neely. Bounce pass. Going to make it to Scott. Now Neely thought about taking the 3. He'll just hold it there on the baseline. Skips it far side. Harper Jonas wide open look. It's a long 3-pointer and a rebound out to Daniels, who lost it. Ball still loose. Now Carroll comes away with it for Ottawa. Perry in the lane, steps through, left-hand layup, not going to go. Ball is loose as Carroll hits the deck. Long rebound the other way out to Jalen Scott. Right-hand layup's good. Here's Mallory quickly out to Ty Bland. He'll drive on Jonas. And we'll keep kicking inside. Here's Ty Bland, left-hand layup, pops it and scores.
Yeah, he did that running back tuck and got to the rim with a great left-hand finish.
Scott throws one at the basket, somehow gets it to go from a tight angle. And Bethel finding something offensively right now as they've cut it to an 8-point Ottawa lead. Back to a 10-point lead on the turnaround here from Carroll. 20-10 Braves, 13 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the half. Ottawa's led by as many as 11 as they started the game on an 11-0 run. Mockabee backs in on Mallory and will bring it back up top to Jonas. Left side Bird, pump fake from the lefty. Perry Carroll trying to force him back to the right. Here's a 3-pointer, and burying it for Bethel is Jordan Neely. Off the bench, Neely averages at 6 points per game, but went for double figures in the last matchup. Braves turn it over. It's a 3-on-1. Here's Jonas. His layup's no good, and he's fouled by Mallory, who is going to pick up his first personal and go to the line will be Jonas. Braves turned it over for the 3rd time, and all 3 have turned into fouls by the Braves.
Yeah, when you turn the basketball, a lot of turnovers. It's always tough to get your defense set, and a team that can score it, like Bethel, is going to be very, very aggressive in transition, and they're looking to attack the paint, and it has paid off for the fouls, but they're coming up short on free throws right now.
Just 2 of 7 right now. Jonas misses the first one. We'll see another freshman in Jalen Todd, the 6'5 freshman from Oklahoma City. Second for Jonas, no good. Daniels with the board for Ottawa, leading by 7, 20-13. Daniels just dribbling out on the right wing. He'll cross over, looking to drive on Scott. Step back from Daniels is going to come up. It's going to go as he comes up off the floor as he hit the deck. And again, Neely wide open in the corner for three. No. Trying to grab the rebound is Andre Jackson, and Moore able to take it away as Jalen Scott looked like he had it. Ian to Andre Jackson. He'll cross over, look to attack, gets by the defender. Layup's not going to go, but the foul out on the perimeter on Jordan Neely, and I think Andre Jackson will take that matchup. As Neely goes 5'9", Andre Jackson is 6'4".
Yeah, just great attacking move there by Jackson, and having one step advantage, and they call the foul on the floor.
Braves stack it up. Jackson to inbound, going to go out near midcourt to Perry Carroll at the Andy Carrier court. Screen set by Jackson. Here's Carroll. He's guarded by Jonas. Right corner to Ty Bland. Bounce pass to Jackson. He's double teamed in trouble. Back to Bland. He'll attack. Looks to get in the lane, and he's fouled. And 2 free throws upcoming as he was able to go by the freshman Jalen Todd.
Yeah, it's been really good 2 possessions by Bland so far. So, he's a great kid that's been coming off the bench and scoring, and that was a great lead to get the north-south dribble penetration and get to the free throw line.
Not having Joe Johnson's 11 points tonight, Bruce, someone was going to have to step up for the Braves, and so far Ty Bland with 5. Yep. For Bethel, we'll see number 4, Kevon Green, the 6-foot sophomore from Houston, Texas. He'll give a breather to Clifford Burke.
Bethel Threshers going fairly deep on the bench here early.
Second free throw is no good. Ottawa's lead at 10, 23-13. And the sophomore from Houston will take over at the point. Out to Jalen Scott. Screen going to be set by Todd. Scott out to the right wing. Up top, deep 3 from Neely. Fading away is good. That's his second 3. And Ty Bland just turning around and looking like, how in the world did he bury that? He had a hand in his face. Neely's come in. Now the leading scorer for Bethel. Here's Perry Carroll. Has it whipped away. And they'll go the other way with Harper Jonas. Right-hand layup's good. And Bethel's cut it to a 5-point lead. As Perry Carroll just kind of looking for a whistle there that never came. Here's Ian Moore, guarded by Neely. Leaves it with Daniels. Daniels in the lane, takes the contact and a whistle, and he comes up limping at the end of that play. He's battled that ankle injury. That is team foul number 3 on Bethel, first personal on Jalen Scott. And Daniel's going to have to come out, and Ottawa already dealing with injuries, and now you take your leading scorer off the floor.
Yeah, he looks like one that he could probably bounce back from, so he was running around there just trying to shake it off and type the shoes a little tighter, get a tape to be okay.
Bryant Mockabee back in the game for Bethel. Ty Bland works on Jalen Todd. Still backing in, spinning inside. Can he score? No. Rebound by Bryant Mockabee for Bethel. They cut it to 5. It's 23-18 Braves. 10:40 to go in the half. Mockabee to the block. Backs in on Mallory. Kicks it right side. Harper Jonas for 3. No. Mallory with the board. Quickly finds Carroll at midcourt. Terry steps through, and he's fouled by Mockabee on the floor. So it will be the 4th team foul for Mockabee. He picks up his first personal. McDowell will come in for Ty Bland, and quickly we'll see Garreau come back in for Jalen Todd as the big man checks in.
Well, big man for big man right now.
Mallory's inbound, goes to the top of the key to Andre Jackson. Steps through. Mallory wide open 3 in the corner. No. Rebound out to Harper Jonas. Freshman from Wichita's come in and hit a couple of big shots. It's got Andre Jackson on here. Bounce pass to Mockabee. Mockabee takes the contact, scores. Down to a 3-point Ottawa lead, 7-0 run for Bethel. We hit the halfway point of the first half. That pass is going to be stolen. Mallory never saw it. McDowell threw it right into the back of the Bethel defender. Driving baseline, bounce pass to Garreau. He'll spin inside and he'll score. And that is a 9-0 Bethel run. Here's Terry Carroll, little hesitation. Goes back up top to McDowell. Mason out to the left wing. Goes to the other side of the floor to Ian Moore with 18 on the shot clock. Ian, step back 3 from straight away. No.
Tough possession there by the Braves.
No offense at all on that possession. Last couple possessions for OU. Deep three coming good. Bethel's got their first lead as they go on a 13-0 run. And the timeout called by Ottawa, 32nd timeout. Listen, Ottawa Braves basketball on KOF.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
After a great start for Ottawa, they find themselves down 25-23. Bethel in the midst of a 12-0 run. And Bruce, offensively, Daniels goes down, and everything just seemed to stall out.
Yeah, what Bethel's doing here defensively is, they're switching, away from the ball with the Braves movement. So something the Braves is going to have to adjust to and make sure they work on the ball movement here.
Mallory, right side of the floor, finds Carroll. They're going to post up with Jackson. He's got the freshman on him. In the corner, Mallory, skip pass out to McDowell. He'll drive baseline. Double team, spins, kicks it in the corner. Mallory for a three again. Yes! Big triple for Jackson, who's been hot from deep. Made a couple on Saturday and regains the lead for OU 26-25. Jumper in the lane, going to be short. Rebound by McDowell, and then a whistle and a foul on Garreau. 15th foul on Bethel. For Garreau, he picks up his first person.
Yeah, key matchup there with Garreau and McDowell. Two big bodies there on the inside. And it's going to be a chess game with those two with the matchup. And we'll see who is going to win that battle tonight.
Clifford Bird will come back in. All this being done with subs on the floor for Bethel. They started 0-11 from the field. They are now 10 of 25. So they are 10 of their last 14.
Yeah, Bird has played well. Green spots a big three down there.
McDowell looking left side, has Jackson in the left corner. Got a little quick, then step back and hits an 18-footer. For the senior from Turner. And it's a 3-point Ottawa lead, 28-25. Flowers to the elbow, top of the key to Green. Green with a quick first step, kicks it in the corner out to Mockabee. Up top to Flowers. Ottawa just all over the place defensively. Wide open three for Bird is not going to go. Andre Jackson gets the rebound, but Ottawa's got to realize Flowers is not a shooter. I know he hit some shots in December, but of everyone on the floor, I would rather have the ball in the hands of Tavon Flowers than Clifford Bird with an open three.
Yeah, exactly right. You got to play the scout on the court.
Carroll in the right corner, back to Mallory at midcourt. 7 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the half. Ottawa leading 28-25. After they gave up the lead, it's a three-pointer for Andre Jackson. Shot's no good as it went halfway down and popped out. Flowers with a 15-footer makes me eat my words as he steps into one in rhythm.
Yeah, good shot here by him.
28-27 Braves, 7:25 to go in the half. Mallory right side to Andre Jackson. Going to go pick and roll here with McDowell. Finds Mallory as Ottawa's overloaded this right side. Up top to Carroll. He's guarded by Bryant Mockabee. Here's Carroll. Step through, right-hand layup. Not going to go. It's two players tumble to the floor for Bethel. They get the rebound, though. Flowers pass in the corner to Kevon Green. Open three again. Is he going to hit his second? No. Rebound to Jackson Mallory. Finds Andre Jackson in midcourt. Dre inside up and under. Layup not going to go, but the foul goes on Garreau. He picks up his second. And I believe the sub that's coming in is for him. And the big man picks up that second foul. 16th foul on Bethel, and Andre Jackson to the line. Is Jackson left Clifford Bird out there on the wing.
Yes, he did.
Looking at his shoes.
Great whip through there and ready to attack. And Jackson gets to the line here for two.
Jackson, 11 points per game. First free throw is good for him. 72% foul shooter, 8 boards. Mallory will come out. We'll see Daniels check back in, Bruce. But I'm not sure that ankle is ever going to fully heal until the end of the season.
Yeah, you're right. It's just going to be tender and sore, and he's going to have to make sure he nurses it here the rest of the way.
And even early on in the game, when you thought he was going to get a one-handed dunk, a play that he finishes, with one hand, 9 times out of 10 had to lay it in. And so I'd say an 85% Jaquan Daniels is better than not having him at all. Flowers lets McDowell go by. They'll kick it out to Scott. Here's Bird in the lane. Spins, stuck there, has to go out in the corner to Flowers. Flowers drives, gets in the lane, has it stolen away. Daniels will come away with it. Here comes Ian Moore. Moore steps through, left-hand layup, not going to go as he rushed it. Daniels got the rebound, looking to score, has a defender all over him and still gets it to go.
Yeah, just a great push there and great follow by Daniels.
32-27 Braves. That was a travel by Bird. He's going to get the layup as he was leaning into it for sure. And a timeout by Ottawa with
that's a warning.
It's going to be a warning, and I think Steve saw the same thing I did.
Yeah.
Three-point lead, 32-29 Braves. 6 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the half as Ottawa led by 11 early on. Bethel took the lead at 27-26. And Ottawa's battled back to take the lead now at 32-29. Andre Jackson on the right wing goes back out to Ian Moore. Like they're trying to set something up here for Mason McDowell, who's got Mockabee on him. Mason spinning, picked up his dribble, kicks it back up top. Perry Carroll, 4-3, no. Rebound to Tavon Flowers. Flowers running right at McDowell. He'll drive, goes all the way to the bucket to the baseline, and then dribbles right back out to the right wing. Devon Green steps through. His shot's blocked by Andre Jackson. Devon Green hits the deck, and then there's going to be a steal here by Jalen Scott. Three-pointer for Mockabee, good.
Yeah, might have been a foul there on Jackson.
There could have been 2 or 3 fouls on that possession. Stepping through, we're going to have a charge on Carroll that was Tavon Flowers was falling backwards before the contact was even there, and an offensive foul as we're tied at 32. Team foul number 5 on Ottawa for Carroll, his second. Devon Green will check out for Bethel. Neely returns. McDowell comes out for Mallory. Ty Bland will return for OU. He's got 5 points early on as we're knotted up at 32.
Yeah, key stretch here for the Braves. We gotta just keep the head level and just take it one possession at a time.
Bethel 4 of 12 from 3. Ottawa just 3 of 9. Bird on Mallory, gets in the lane, tries to score off the glass. It's tipped out, and losing it again is Ty Bland, and then he commits the foul. Had the rebound initially. Bird whipped it away, and that's got to be steal number 4 or 5 for Clifford Bird. Leads this team in steals. He's got 63 on the season. 13 points a game for the junior from Memphis, Texas. This is a team, very young team, Bruce. No seniors. But a team that's played together for 3 years outside of Bryant Mockabee. This group's been together for all 3 years and has played all 3 years. Very similar to the women's squad.
Exactly. Just been building it with him and just putting kids in positions to get better. And he's building a nice program there.
Bird's got 10, make it 11. It's a 2-point Bethel lead, ties their largest lead of the first half. 4:54 to go in our first. Mallory out to the left wing, has Bird on him. Right wing pass to Ian Moore. He'll dribble back to the left side where he finds Mallory with the pass. Here's Ty Bland for a 3 in the corner, no. Rebound for Jalen Scott. Out to Neely in the corner, they'll go to Bird, no attack. Passes tip, finds Jalen Scott, shot's no good. Rebound by Andre Jackson for Ottawa. And we'll find Mallory to Daniels at midcourt. Quan lost the handle, dribbles it back out. Upset with himself that he couldn't gather. Instead he shoots a 3 with a man on him, shot's no good. And Ottawa just taking some low percentage shots would be the best way to say it right now. Layup's no good, and a rebound that Ottawa had. Bird lost it as it goes off of him. The Ottawa basketball, but just anytime Ottawa's big men bring that ball down, Bird is waiting for it to either tie it up or get the steal.
Yeah, he's been the shining star right now for the Threshers. Got him going in the first 5 minutes of the game with some big plays, and he's doing good things offensively and defensively.
Ottawa started 7 of 11 from the field. They're now at 13 of 28, and just have not gotten an easy basket in several minutes. Lamb will look to drive on Bird. Lost the handle, gets it back on the block. Pass inside Andre Jackson. Layup's no good, and he's fouled by Clifford Bird. I like that play there from Ty Bland. He's going to be an awkward guard with this lineup for Bethel is they'll have Maccabee guarding Daniels, and then they had Scott on Andre Jackson, so Bland able to go over the top of Bird there.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the half. Free throw good for Andre Jackson. Braves 4 of 5 from the foul line. Rebounding in favor of Bethel, 24-19. They have 10 offensive boards that have turned into 5 second chance points, but 12 points in the paint for both clubs. Both free throws good. We're tied at 34 between number 18 Bethel and the Ottawa Braves inside of Wilson Fieldhouse. Bird on the right wing, looks to drive in the lane, and again, that first step just too much as he lays it in.
Yeah. Joe Coach Steve's talked about him being left-handed, and he's been able to get to that side of the rim numerous times.
13 points for Bird. Mallory takes a 3. No. Rebound by Scott, and Bethel pushes. They've got numbers. Scott was looking to Maccabee in the right corner, does get it to him, but Ottawa able to cover. Scott up top to Flowers, 20 on the shot clock for Bethel. Flowers' pass going to be stolen by Mallory. He's got Daniels to the right of him. Mallory's left-hand layup good as he kept Scott on that left hit.
Yeah, it's great still, great finish there, and they just gotta keep even kill here and not let things get away.
Maccabee for 3, it's Gage. Ottawa not even getting out to defend. There's a lot of tired bodies right now for the Braves as they go down by 3. Largest deficit of the first half for OU. Bland works on Maccabee, and he's fouled. That's going to be the second on him. He pleads his case to the official, and probably to Coach Artes to stay in the game.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. So Bland did a great job of drawing the foul. I mean, that's the only way to put it. Maccabee was definitely moving his feet, and Ty Bland just did a great job of playing through the contact and selling it.
Bland's first free throw good as he's got 6. Harper Jonas comes back in, and we talked about the bench for Bethel Bruce during that period where they got back into the game and took the lead. It was their subs that really took advantage. Kevon Green came in, scored some points. Jonas came off the bench. Ottawa saying they've got a player cut on the far side. I think Andre Jackson either cut his hand or his wrist on that previous play. And a stoppage is Ottawa able to make both free throws. It's 39-38 Bethel. 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the half, but Clifford Bird has gotten whatever he's wanted over the last 5 or 6 minutes. He's up to 13 points. Now Daniels will guard him. He'll wing it all the way around. I don't think Daniels touched it. He didn't, so a turnover on Bethel. They were trying to find Bird in the corner. Neely trying to get to him.
Yeah.
For the Threshers, that's only their 5th turnover. Braves have 6 of them. Mallory's pass going to be tipped and stolen. Another steal for Clifford Bird. Ball is on the floor. They'll go to Scott. They'll take it in the corner. Neely for a 3. No, big break there for the Braves. Rebound out to Daniels for OU, but Clifford Bird, his long arms, Bruce, just eating up the guards right now for Ottawa.
Yeah, he's disrupting the Braves offense every other possession or so.
Moore driving on Harper Jonas. Cups and scores as he hits the deck. As Ottawa regains the lead at 40-39, a minute 47 to go in the half. Here's Flowers earning a foul on Ty Bland, and Ottawa just not stopping the dribble. Just need someone to step in and take a charge, or at least get in front of him, force him to cross over, get to the other hand. As Flowers isn't going to go left.
No. Yeah, you just got to stop the ball in transition. So you got to give credit to Flowers being aggressive and doing what he needs to do as a point guard to get that deep.
He makes the first, but it has to be frustrating off a made basket. As the head coach to see the other team fly down the floor and just get completely lost.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. So you want to get that defense set as quick as possible, and you're exactly right off a made shot. That should not happen.
41-40, the lead for the Threshers as both free throws good. Sub for Bethel will be Nick Bonner, the 6-foot freshman from Wichita. He will guard Jaquan Daniels, who just takes a 3. He'll hit it over Bonner. 43-41 Ottawa as the lead's gone back and forth since Bethel came back from an 11-point deficit early on. Flowers just going to shoot and score over the top of Bland from 7 feet.
Yeah, good shot there by Flowers. They answered that three-pointer.
Flowers has 6. Bounce pass in the corner to Ty Bland. He takes the 3 this time. Yes! Bland has got 10 in the first half. Getting extra minutes with Joe Johnson dealing with a groin injury and not playing tonight. Scott in the corner to Neely. Back to Scott. 56 seconds to go in the first half. Driving inside, Jalen Scott. His shot off the glass misses, and a rebound for Daniels. Here's Daniels, bounce pass to Ty Bland. It goes through his hands and a turnover.
I think Daniels would like to have that one back. Anytime you get a stop like that, man, you got to take advantage against the 18th team in the country.
And I think Bland thought it was going to Moore in the corner. Scott, inside bounce pass, great look, and scoring with the foul is Bird. And just getting their eyes caught on the ball that time was the post for Ottawa. It's going to go on Andre Jackson as Bethel gets within 1 at 46-45, 36.3 to go in the half.
Yeah, Jackson Mallory's mad at himself there. He got caught ball watching, and the Bethel rushers take advantage of it. And again, Bird is definitely keeping Bethel on top here.
15 points for Bird, a chance to get to 16 for the lefty from Memphis, Texas, and he does. 46 all, 36.3 to go in the half as Ottawa watched their 11-point lead evaporate within about 4 minutes, and then Bethel lost their lead from Ottawa about halfway through this first half. And now he's just going to hold it just in front of the scorer's table, guarded by Bonner. 10 on the shot clock for Ottawa. Screen coming by Ty Bland. Mallory out to Bland. Looking to get on the wing. He'll take the 3, contested it short. Offensive rebound by Andre Jackson. He'll lose it. Here's Mallory in the half. Yes! 3 seconds left in the half. Here's Flowers. He'll get to midcourt, take a runner to end it. It's an air ball. And Ottawa's going to take a 2-point lead in the breakup. 48-46 on a circus shot from Jackson Mallory. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Valentine's Day is the same day every year, February 14th. So don't wait till the last minute. Play it smart this year. Head to Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Whether it's a new Vera Bradley design, earrings, a necklace, maybe a new watch, or you can never go wrong with diamonds, you'll always find just the perfect gift for your Valentine at Sutton's Jewelry. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 until 5:30, Saturdays, 10 till 2 at 213 South Main, downtown Ottawa. Open online anytime at SuttonsJewelryInc.com. It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No habla español? Hablo. It's hablo? It's hablo.
Bom dia, like good day, good morning, I think.
I can say, je m'appelle David, but that's probably it.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
This year is my year to get fluent in Spanish, and Babbel is definitely going to help me do that. The app is so easy to use, and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
I've tried other language learning apps and nothing really stuck. Babbel's been a complete game changer for me.
Hoy es miércoles y el clima está muy bueno afuera.
Estoy con fome, pero no tomé café de mañana.
Je suis des États-Unis et tu viens tu.
Babbel, language for life, celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com, Babbel.com.
Braves lead Bethel 48-46 at the half as Ottawa jumped out to an 11-0 lead to start this game as Bethel took back-to-back timeouts, one at the 17:24 mark and then the 15:52 mark as the Threshers started 0-11 from the field, but they turn around and able to get back into it. They take their first lead at 25-23 at the 9:21 mark of the first half. That capped off a 12-0 run. Ottawa would come back, though, take the lead. Several lead changes in over the final 10 minutes there, Bruce, and getting a shot there from Mallory, a floater fading away there with about 4 seconds to go to take a 48-46 lead into half.
Yeah, that's the difference of the ball game, is that a big bucket there by Jackson Mallory, the floater there to end the half. Outside of that, everything's pretty much even. The Braves did a great job of getting off to a great start. Bethel answered that with their own run by going to their bench, and it's been a pretty even play throughout the last 7 to 5 minutes here to finish the half, and each team is just answering each team's run and made baskets, and it's one heck of a ball game here in Wilson Fieldhouse.
Official stats have Ty Bland with 10 on 3 of 6 shooting. Jaquan Daniels leading score with 12 for Ottawa. But the Ottawa Braves bench adding in 17 points, they're outscoring Bethel 17-11. Concerning things for me in that first half, Bethel had 10 offensive boards. They're only leading overall on rebounds at 25-23, but 10 offensive boards that have turned into, I believe it's 6 or 8 points there. But there's the ability to get steals by Clifford Bird early on is really what kind of got Bethel back into the game. Ottawa turned it over 8 times as a team. Ottawa only averaged about 14 turnovers a game. But the ability to get some easy looks is really what helped get Bethel back in the game, as nothing was falling early on.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Bird did just a great job of igniting his team defensively, which turned into a lot of easy offensive flows for him. He's just been a tough matchup for the Braves out on the perimeter. They're allowing him to get to his left hand, his strong side of the bucket, and he's just doing a great job of finishing shots right now and leading his team to getting back in this ball game after that early drought there to start the game.
We'll take our first break here at halftime. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Today on Hey Culligan, the best things in life are free. Water tests. Let's go to Candace.
Hey Culligan, how do I learn more about my water?
Candace, let me just test the waters here.
Okay.
Literally test your water.
Oh.
For free.
Free?
Free, Candace. In-home water tests for free. So you know more about your water and how to make it better with Culligan water. And Candace.
Yeah?
We're already on the way.
Oh, good.
Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
When your peace on earth is interrupted by an accident, let CarStar give you peace of mind with iCar Gold Class service. We'll file your claim, take care of the repair, and have you back on the road in no time. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here. Call 242-8916.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who experience occasional bloating, gas, or abdominal discomfort? Join the Align Healthy Gut Team Up and see how healthy your gut can feel. Align contains a quality probiotic strain developed by gastroenterologists. It adds more good bacteria to your gut to naturally help soothe your occasional digestive upsets with continued daily usage. This is the time to join the Align Healthy Gut Team Up from the #1 doctor-recommended probiotic brand. Sign up at AlignProbiotics.com.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registrations, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
You ever lie awake at night, can't sleep, not wanting to see what time it is, because that's just going to keep you up? Tonight, try ZzzQuil Pure Z's all night. Unlike other sleep aids, our extended-release melatonin helps you fall asleep naturally and then slowly releases so you stay asleep longer through the night. It's not habit-forming with no next-day grogginess. ZzzQuil Pure Z's all night, so you can fall asleep and stay asleep. Available at retailers near you.
At the half here in Wilson Fieldhouse, Braves leading Bethel 48-46. Looking at first half stats, leading scorer for Bethel, Clifford Bird II, 16 points, 6 of 12 from the field, did not make a three, 4 of 5 from the foul line, 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Bryant Mockabee with 9 on 3 of 5 shooting, picked up his second foul there late in the first half. Harper Jonas with 2, Adam Guerrero with 2, also has 2 fouls. Jordan Neely was 6 off the bench, Kevon Green with 3 off the bench, and Tavon Flowers scored 6, all 6 of those coming in the final couple minutes of the half, Bruce. They finished 39% from the floor, 33% from deep, and 53% from the foul line. And you have to feel good if your head coach Jason Artaz, your team was down 11-0. You're well below your season average shooting the basketball. You've hit 5 threes, which is around your average on the year. You come in averaging about 8 makes per game, so you're on average there. But struggle from the foul line, and you find yourself down just by 2.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, shooting only 39% here in the first half, and finding yourself down by 2 here on the road, you're just asking your team to play pressure basketball, move the basketball around, distribute the scoring like they usually do. But Bethel's bench and the other kids outside of their top kids are answering the call and keeping Bethel right into striking distance here to finish that first half.
Jalen Scott finished with just 2 points, Bruce, 1 of 9 from the field. Got to feel good about that, but he added in 9 boards and 5 assists, and he's just a player that when it's not, he's going to continue to shoot it no matter what, but doesn't seem to let that affect his ability to get on the glass and then distribute for everyone else.
Yeah, that's what you want from your best player. When you're not scoring, you got to find ways to impact the basketball game. He has done that with his athleticism and his size, and really doing a great job on the boards, and still inserted himself in that lineup and still making an impact without scoring points.
For Ottawa, Jaquan Daniels, 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting, hit 2 threes on 4 attempts, 5 rebounds. Derek Hill was 6 early points and then picked up that second foul, and we didn't see him for much of the final 10 minutes. Ian Moore was 7 on 3 of 7 shooting. Andre Jackson 6 points and 4 boards along with 1 assist. Jackson Mallory 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting, and then Ty Bland off the bench with 10 for Ottawa. They go 50% from the field, which is right at average, 35% from deep, which is right at average, and then 7-8 from the foul line. So offensively, a good half. But as we've said most of the year, it comes down to how well their defense is, and after having 2 straight performances where you give up 76 and 68 points, Bethel is looking like they're going to put up an 80-plus tonight.
Yeah, Bethel's still within striking distance of their average, so it's going to come down to very good key stops. In this league, teams always score over 80, close to 90 points on some nights, but it's those key stops, on the defensive end and making big plays on the offensive end that helps you win ball games here in the KCAC, and Braves are just going to have to do that here with this tough task of beating the Threshers.
One thing for me, Bruce, is Ottawa has to get some kind of contribution from the big man. Mason McDowd, only 1 shot taken, 2 boards and 2 assists. He's going to get the assist, but offensively, when this team was as good as they were last year, when they looked like the 5th-ranked team in the country, Mason was averaging double figures, getting double-doubles. Just doesn't seem like he has the confidence right now where he feels like he can take someone off the dribble or even find a way to back in and turn around and shoot it.
Yeah, exactly right. It's a huge matchup that he has here with Bethel, with the size there in the middle. And, Coach Artez is just doing a great job of playing that chess game as when McDowell's in. He's going to have this big in. So you're exactly right. I would like to see Mason McDowell maybe get to the free throw line here just to get himself going here early. Then maybe making a big trail three just to get himself going. Bethel's doing a great job of switching the Braves 5-out stuff when he's at the top. So they've scouted that, and that's where you usually get those backdoor passes.
Other thing is with Joe Johnson, as we mentioned, not playing today. His 12 points missing. Ty Bland's kind of picked up where he left off, but it's got to be someone else, I think. Still Bruce, that pours in 20 tonight. Daniels looks like he's on his way to 20. Terry Kill with only 6. We've seen him go off in the second half, but I think they're going to need 2 or 3 guys tonight to go for 20 if it's going to be a 90 to 85 type game.
Yeah, you'd like to see him more knock down a couple more threes here this second half to pick up that loss from Joe Johnson, knocking down threes. And Perry Carroll has been a second half player for the Braves all season, and hopefully he can pull in, his typical 20 and a half, and he's very capable of doing that.
We're going to wrap up our halftime show. We come back. It is the start of the second half between Ottawa and Bethel. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on KOFO.
Today on Hey Culligan, the best things in life are free. Water tests. Let's go to Candace.
Hey Culligan, how do I learn more about my water?
Candace, let me just test the waters here.
Okay.
Literally test your water.
Oh.
For free.
Free?
Free, Candace. In-home water tests for free. So you know more about your water and how to make it better with Culligan water. And Candace,
yeah?
We're already on the way.
Oh, good.
Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back as we get set for the second half. Looking at scores on the men's side. Bethany leading Avila at the half, 43-33. Tabor on top of Kansas Wesleyan, 36-26, 16 minutes and 30 seconds to go there. McPherson on top of Sterling, 46-39. That one early in the second half as Ottawa and Bethel matching up here in the second half. Bruce, and we talked about that first 5 minutes for Bethel where they have just kind of run over steamrolled teams. Ottawa's got to keep it close.
Yeah, I guess first 2-3 minutes are going to be key here for the Braves just to keep themselves within striking distance throughout this second half.
They go right to Jalen Scott. Who the Threshers pass down low to Garreau. Bounce pass outside, thrown at the feet of Jalen Scott, and a turnover to start it for Bethel.
Bird is asking his big guy, why didn't you shoot that? So he's right underneath the basket, and he wanted him to power that one up.
Braves go from right to left on your radio dial in the second half. Daniels on the left wing. He'll drive, pick up his dribble, kick it up to Moore. That play was set up for him, but Bird read it. Here's Mason McDowell, joined by Carroll, Andre Jackson, Jaquan Daniels, and a short three-pointer for Terry Carroll. It's a front off the other way to Clifford Bird. Bird to the baseline. Carroll, good recovery. Ball's loose. Terry's going to pick it up and a steal, which looked like an easy bucket for Bethel. Here comes Carroll inside. Left-hand layup's going to go. And his first 2 of the second half for Perry, and Ottawa up by 4, 50-46. 19:05 to go. Bryant Mockabee left wing, 3 uncontested. Off the front rim, long rebound to Clifford Bird. Carroll upset with himself. That was his man that got that offensive rebound. Scott to the elbow, turn around, going to be off the side rim, and a rebound out to Ottawa.
Well, we could not.
Carroll's going to have his shot blocked by Clifford Bird, and Carroll's still down for Ottawa. Looks like he's going to be okay. He's got that wrap on his left calf that's been there all year. He's going to inbound for Ottawa. Looks like he's pulling his left knee though.
They got need there in the quad. Those hurt. So we'll be okay.
Didn't get many of those as a kicker here, Bruce, I can't tell you. So I don't know how that feels. Here comes Mason McDowell. Can he score on Garreau off the glass? Yes, on the spin move. And Ottawa leads by 6, 52-46, 18:30 to go. Flowers, other side of the floor. They'll go in the corner to Bird. Bird steps back, skips to the far side to Flowers. Moore was there, and he's going to be called for the reaching. He got greedy. For Ian Moore, picks up his second personal. First team foul in Ottawa in the second half.
Well, I was going to say last possession is you've got to take a hat off to Andre Jackson with the matchup with Jalen Scott. He's done a great job of just kind of taking him out of the flow offensively right now.
Scott just 1 of 10 from the field, and Ian Moore's going to get a steal and go the other way and lay it in with the left hand. And a 6-0 run to start the second half for the Braves as they go up by 8. Pass left side to Flowers. Works back to Scott on the left wing. Trying to go to Bird. Ottawa trying to step out on it. They'll hand it off to Bird. Bird. Hesitation. Goes baseline to Flowers. Ripped away by Ian Moore. His pass finds Perry Carroll. Carroll lost the handle. It's on the deck. He'll get it right back. Looks to attack on Garou. Here's Daniels in the lane. He'll score. And a timeout by Bethel as Ottawa goes on an 8-0 run and they lead by 10. 56-46 with 17:43 to go. It is Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Braves lead at 56-46 over number 18, Bethel. 17 minutes and 43 seconds to go as the Braves start the second half on an 8-0 run.
Man, we just talked about that. Braves get off to a good start here in the second, and we're on a roll right now.
Quickly, we see Jordan Neely into the game for Clifford Bird. Flowers thought about the three, will dribble baseline, double team, bounce pass to Garou, to Scott. Kick it in the corner, Maccabee for three to end the drought. It's off the front rim, rebound out to Ian Moore for OU. Moore out to the right wing. Dribble step back three for Ian, in and out. Good look there.
Yeah.
And a rebound for Flowers.
That will probably rock Wilson Fieldhouse on that one.
And we're going to have another foul here on Ian Moore on the floor as Flowers is just going to get a full head of steam.
Yeah.
Barreling down the floor, and Moore picks up his third personal. Second team foul on the Braves. And Mallory is going to come in for Moore, who picks up his third. Mallory had 7 in the first half.
Yep, played well first half.
Hit a three-pointer, had 3 boards and an assist. Flowers with the inbound. Trying to go for the lob to Maccabee instead. They go out to Scott, who's got Jackson on him. Kicks it in the corner, and Carroll knocks it out of bounds. Stays with Bethel. Inbound will come from Flowers. And he's going to do it in the corner right in front of us, Bruce. This is a tough angle.
Yeah.
We'll go to Garou, though. Ottawa didn't step out, and then forgot to step out on Flowers. Buries the triple, and that is almost unacceptable.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus there once again by Mallory, and gave Bethel a cheap three there.
Daniels looks to attack to the elbow. Bounce pass finds McDowell. Mason inside to Daniels, goes off his hands. It's stolen as he was trying to find Daniels on the left block. Flowers the other way. Flowers in the lane, has it ripped away by Carroll. He'll gather. Bounce pass the other way to Daniels. He's got Scott on him. Doesn't matter. Right hand layup's good.
Carroll has came out on the defensive end and got the Braves started with some early breaks.
Back to a 9-point lead. Here's Neely for 3 on the wing. Good. And they're going to continue to shoot it from deep, and the more space you give them, the green light is going to stay green.
Yep, and Neely is definitely throwing it. I think that's his second or third one, and he's just keeping Bethel right in the striking distance.
Mallory on the right wing. Flowers giving him a lot of space. Hands it off to Jackson on the right wing with 15 on the shot clock. Dre dribbles in, then comes back out as he's got Flowers on him. Here's Dre. Inside, kicks it out to McDowell, to Mallory. Back up top to Carroll. 5 on the shot clock for Perry. He'll step through. High shot is swatted out of bounds with 2 on the shot clock. And Garreau came over and swatted it off the wall.
Yeah, great defensive rotation there. Still like the aggressive move there by Perry though.
Mallard inbound for OU, goes out to Daniels. His jumper shot's blocked, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. No, they're just going to play through it. With 15:47 to go. Again, Scott coming back. Ottawa not stopping his dribble, and that's going to be a foul every time.
Yep.
14th foul on Ottawa. Bethel has not committed a foul in the second half.
Although that went against us, that is one reason why I don't like to stop the play on the shot clock reason there.
Well, everyone on the floor originally stopped. Three-pointer for Scott's no good as he's 1 of 12. And a rebound to Ottawa, but I agree, if that team has the board, just to let them play.
Yep.
Jackson, right corner, goes baseline on Maccabee. Kicks it in the corner and out of bounds. And he goes over the head of Carroll. It's turnovers, number 9. Both these teams protect the ball pretty well. Only 15 turnovers a game for Ottawa, 14 for Bethel. Been a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, this is about that stretch in the first half. Bethel kind of took advantage of the down play with the Braves, so big stop here by the Braves is needed.
Bland into the game for Andre Jackson. An offensive foul as Neely never stopped his feet on the screen that he was setting for Scott. And first team foul on Bethel in the second half, second personal on Jordan Neely. Sloppy possessions for both teams here over the last couple minutes, Bruce, and Ottawa hasn't really got a good look from inside 10 feet most of this second half.
No, need a good offensive possession here for sure.
McDowell finds on Jaquan Daniels. He'll pick up his dribble, step back from 10, no good off the front rim, and not the look you want. Maccabee right wing, drives by McDowell, gets in the lane, kicks the left side, Neely for a 3, good. His second triple of the second half. He's cut the Ottawa lead to 3 at 58-55. Neely into double figures, he's got 12, all from behind the arc. Daniels guarded by Scott. Jaquan steps into a 3, no. Ball's loose, can Bland score? He can't, he hits the deck hard. Ball's still loose as Garreau falls down. Rebound out to Jalen Scott. Scott bounce pass inside to Bird, up and under, reverse layups, no good. Tipped around, Mallory has it though. Braves can go the other way. There's Carroll, he's double teamed down on the wing. Gets to the baseline, still keeps it, bounce pass inside to Mallory. Up top to McDowell, and he hit a triple, no. And Ottawa has really struggled offensively. A foul off the ball. It's going to go on Bethel.
Looks like Neely pushed Bland in the back.
That could be, if that's correct, that's his third, and it is. McDowell checks out. Andre Jackson back in. Didn't even really have time to take a seat. And we're going to see Kevon Green come in for Jordan Neely.
Yeah, that's tough foul there for Neely.
Oh, no, my apologies. It's going to be Garreau checking out because McDowell checks out of the game. So
exactly.
You're going to trust your junior to stay out of foul trouble. Inbound finds Bland in the short corner. He goes baseline looking to score. He does. And that is a mismatch size-wise when Neely guards Bland. But then on the other side of the floor, Neely's hit some threes on him. So Kevon Green driving on Mallory. Looked like he traveled. It doesn't matter. He misses the shot. And a rebound for Ottawa. Green is down as he hit the deck hard. Mallory in the corner to Carroll. Down low to Bland. Right-hand layup's good. 4-0 run for Ottawa, and they lead at 7, 62-55. Ty Bland with 14. Off the bench for OU. He'll drive on Bird. I think he traveled there, and then no whistle from the officials. Bird finishes with the left hand as he's got 18.
Yeah, tough miscall there.
62-57 Braves. 13-18 to go. Jackson picks up his dribble way out on the volleyball lines, kicks it over to Bland. Guarded by Maccabee. Bland inside, back up top to Carroll. It was partially tipped. They're going to lob it down to Andre Jackson. Now it's just not a good pass there from Carroll. Ripped away. Pass the other way, finds Jalen Scott out to Neely for 3 again. Yes. And they haven't touched the rim. I mean, last 3 haven't touched anything but the net.
Good center of the net.
He's got 15. He's got 9 in the second half. Bounce pass to Andre Jackson on the baseline, guarded by Bird. He'll spin baseline, in trouble, lost the handle, got it back, got blocked, and then picked up by Clifford Bird, and then committing the foul is Carroll. Team foul number 4. For Perry, that's his third personal. 62-60 Braves as Bethel on a 5-0 run. 12 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Bethel with possession, trailing by 2. Out to Clifford Bird. Bird picks up the dribble up top to Scott. Three-pointer from him from straight away, no good. 1 of 13 is Jalen Scott. Ty Bland going to take a 3. Yes, big one there for Ty as he rattles it in. And on the night, he's got 17. Career high was 24. Devon Green inside scores as Carroll trying to keep from picking up his 4th foul. 65-62 Braves, 11:52 to go. Daniels on the left wing, guarded by Bird. Screen coming from Jackson to the right of him. Bounce pass at the elbow, lost it, got it back. We'll go to Carroll to the left of him. 10 on the shot clock. Carroll, NBA range 3, rings it in. Back to a 6-point lead for Ottawa, 68-62, 11:30 to go.
So that big shot there by Carroll.
We're going to throw it in the corner to Scott. He's guarded by Jackson. Skip pass to Neely. Neely steps around one defender, goes back up top to Bird, kicks it out to Green. Green in the lane, his pass is tipped, still makes it to Mockabee though. Mockabee bounce pass inside, shot blocked. But a whistle and a foul will be called on Andre Jackson, sending Scott to the line for free throw.
Great recovery by Jackson there to block that shot, but from this angle, tough to see if it was with body or arm, but man.
That's the 15th foul on Ottawa, but when Bethel starts zipping the passes, Ottawa gets out of position so fast. Free throw good for Jalen Scott, who's struggled from the field, has 3 points. 1 of 10 from the field. Second for Scott is good. It's at 68-64 Braves. 11 minutes and 13 seconds to go, and here comes the 1-2-2 trap here from the Threshers. Ottawa skips to the other side of the floor to Ty Bland. He'll take a 3. Long rebound on the floor is loose, and then call a foul on Ottawa on the loose ball. Bland's going to be hit with his second personal, 16th foul. The foul is currently 6-2. 1 foul away, and this is where Coach Siebendahl talks about Ottawa's defense dropping when offense isn't clicking. You got to fight through it right now. You want to beat the number 18 team in the country. Here's Jalen Scott off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back, though, on the backside from Bird. Ottawa not boxing out.
Yeah, Bird just coming back off the bench and still giving the Threshers the lift.
Carroll gets tripped up. It's stolen away by Bird. His shot not going to go. Rebound by Andre Jackson. And he's going to find Daniels at midcourt. Dodge bullet there from Ottawa, who looks tired. Volleyball lines here with Andre Jackson. Asking for the handoff is Carroll. He'll work back to the middle of the floor on the U and OU. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 10:15 on the game clock. Carroll, little hesitation, spins to the elbow. He's in trouble. Fade away from Carroll. No. Braves have come up empty on their last 4 possessions, and Bethel with a chance to take the lead with a 3. Scott out to Neely. Gets by Bland in the corner. It goes to Kevon Green for 3. Good. And for Kevon Green, he's got 6, and maybe you get a timeout here if you're Seeds.
Yep.
And he's going to let him work through it. Down by 1, 69-68. 9:40 to go. Here's Jackson in the lane. Floats. It's not going to be there. They tried to ISO. Jalen Scott with the rebound. Driving in. Ottawa defensively is a disaster right now, but it's blocked from behind by Ty Bland. Scott never saw him. They'll kick it out to Mallory. He'll dribble baseline. Back to Carroll. He'll slow it up. Just too much dribbling right now if you're Ottawa. Carroll's not going to score. Bland gets the rebound there and call over the back on Ty, as that's going to be the 17th foul. And the timeout from Ottawa as they're down by 1 at 69-68 with 9 minutes and 19 seconds to go. You'll listen to Ottawa Braves basketball on KLFO.
Hi there, Jackson Hewitt Tax Service here.
Want to save some money filing your taxes? File your taxes with Jackson Hewitt now and pay $50 less than you paid someone else last year. That's right. Pay $50 less than last year. Have your taxes done by a skilled Jackson Hewitt tax pro and get the biggest refund possible. Guaranteed. It's win-win-win. Get more, pay less, but act now. The offer won't last. Get your coupon code and offer details at jacksonhewitt.com. That's Jackson Hewitt.
The breakout hit podcast of 2020 is In the Red Clay, the story of a chance meeting in a small town that unlocks the secrets and legend of Billy Sunday Burt, one of the most notorious figures in American history.
He was a whiskey man, bank robber, hit man. He was a murderer. He's also my father.
Binge all 12 episodes now and find out why In the Red Clay is one of the best reviewed podcasts of 2020. Listen on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your shows.
Bethel on a 22-13 lead or run as they're up 69-68. Clifford Bird, Jordan Neely goes to the line for Bethel. But right now, Bruce, Ottawa letting either the calls or the no calls by the officials affect their play on the defensive end, and offensively, it's a lot of dribbling and not a lot of passing.
Yeah, they're just emotionally tied to the game right now with just some things not going their way, and they're not trusting their offense, not moving the basketball. They want to go one-on-one right now, and everybody wants to make the good play, but they have to do it together in order to knock off Bethel.
Free throw good. He makes both, and it's Bethel's largest lead of the game as they go up 3, 71-68. Neely comes out. Flowers will come in for the Threshers, who have a 3-point lead. 9 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Jackson goes between the legs. He's got Flowers on him. Had Mallory open. Can't finish. Has to kick it out to Daniels for 3. Catch and shoot is well short. Offensive rebound was in the hands of Carroll. He'll get it back. Goes baseline. Has Flowers on him. Dribbles all the way around the baseline. And Ottawa gets fresh 20.
Yeah, there are times. No need to rush.
Carroll in trouble, and then a push-off's going to be called on Maccabee, and that's his 4th. Apologies, make that his 3rd.
That's his 3rd, yeah.
And he's going to come out of the game real quick with 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And we'll see Harper Jonas back in. So the D1 transfer takes a seat after committing the foul on the D2 transfer from Fort Hays.
Yeah, two really good players here in the KCAC.
Jackson with the screen there Mallory with the screen there from Jackson. Can he get the end one? He can. Goes high off the glass as Jonas with the push off. And a chance for a 3-point play for Jackson Mallory.
Yeah, just a great decision there by the senior. Got down here and got the opportunity to turn the corner there and just had a great finish. Good opportunity.
Jackson with a chance to go on, Jackson Mallory with a chance to go into double figures with the free throw, and he does.
Good deal. I didn't want to say nothing. I was trying to stretch it out. I didn't want to jinx him.
Tied at 71, 8.5 to go. And Bird, oh my goodness, was just gliding in. Ball's loose, offensive rebound, losing the handle is Jalen Scott. I'm not sure anyone touched it.
Wow.
But I'm going to say it was off Daniels. And Ottawa just gets pushed so far into the basket, Bruce. Just something where you've got to find a man instead of the ball. I mean, you got your eyes looking. Ottawa had 3 guys in the paint and just cannot find a way to come with the ball.
Well, those 50-50 balls are going to be key in this basketball game.
So far, Bethel's got the majority of them. Scott up top to Flowers. Driving in on Daniels. Right-hand layup's good.
Flowers just continues to just make the right play each and every time down the floor. Just a great lift for this Bethel first group.
Flowers into double figures with 11. Mallory in trouble. His skip pass finds Ian Moore, who's back in with those 3 fouls. Moore in the lane. Floats a score. With that right hand, had to avoid Clifford Bird's block attempt. Ottawa needs to step up and stop the basketball, though. Flowers will dribble into the 3-point lane and then drop off. Here's Bird, and he's going to travel. He took that extra step. He's long at 6'1", plays more like a 6'3", and he kind of gets that little shimmy shake with the right to left. Sometimes can get the officials to be thrown off a little bit.
Yeah, just gets going downhill before he puts the basketball down, and seen an opportunity to get to the rim and just rushed it.
Bethel turns it over for the 12th time. tied at 73, 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go between number 18 Bethel and Ottawa. Pick and roll here for Terry Carroll. He has Harper Jonas on him, up top to Mallory. Mallory out to Daniels. Daniels with a 20-footer, yes. First field goal of the second half for Jaquan, and a big one to give Ottawa a 75-73 lead. 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Harper Jonas trying to come to the basketball. Flowers in trouble. Throws it to Jalen Scott. Guarded by Andre Jackson. Jalen Scott, as Andre got a little greedy. And Jalen Scott, that's his second field goal of the night as he's 2 of 17. But as I said, he's not going to stop shooting.
He's not going to stop shooting, and that was a big-time move there by a big-time player, and Jackson knew that he allowed him to get away with one.
Carroll's in trouble, kicks it out to Moore, open three for Ian, yes! And a good dish from Carroll on the double team. Didn't rush it, and Moore finds his spot.
Yep, that's the player we were talking about at half that needed to step up, and 2 big buckets here by Moore.
They go back to Scott. He'll drive on Andre Jackson, and we're going to have a foul on Ottawa. And that's the 8th team foul as Daniels came over to help, but Scott was already in the lane. Jalen Scott, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 17 overall, 6 points, 14 boards, and 8 assists.
You can see him just kind of itching to take over this ball game. I mean, a kid of his caliber, you've got to watch him every single possession down the floor to make sure you are ready for that matchup.
And one thing that is really surprising about who Coach Artez has gone and gotten is Allen, Texas, a 6A high school, and the KCAC from time to time will pull Cameron Hunt played at Duncanville, another big one, but if you can go and get maybe the 3rd, 4th leading scorer from those schools, they can be so big for you. Scott makes both. And then pulling kids from Wichita High School's large 5As and 6As. You see Andover, you see Mays on there. So Artez not afraid to go into big schools and pull some big names.
No, you're exactly right. He's done a tremendous job of just building a great program there.
Daniels 3 misses everything, and it's a 3-on-2 the other way. 78-77 OU. Neely for 3 again. No. Rebound by Jalen Scott as Ottawa wasn't able to get the basketball, and it says it goes off the leg of Jalen Scott. It's going to be Ottawa basketball, but step back threes right now, Bruce. I don't know if that plays in the playbook right now.
Let's definitely evaluate shot selection here down the stretch by both teams.
Daniels is 8 of 14 from the floor. He's got 18. As Ottawa's going to run the dribble lead. Carroll keeps it all the way to the right corner, guarded by Neely. So they're going to try and post up Andre Jackson. He's got Flowers on him. He's going to spin baseline and go to his right, trying to score. Blocked from behind as Ottawa just cannot draw a foul here in the second half. Flowers in transition all the way inside. Right hand low, it's good in the foul. As Moore just got caught in no man's land. And Flowers with a chance for a 3-point play. But again, offensively, you're not running a set. I'm not sure what Ottawa was looking for there. You had the matchup with Jackson, just took too long, and you know that double team's coming from the backside every time. And maybe that's something where someone on the backside has to dive and give you a chance. Flowers to finish the 3-point play, and does.
Yep, you're exactly right. We had a matchup there with Jackson on Flowers. Flowers took advantage of it on the offensive end, pushed in transition, and completed a 3-point play.
80-78 Bethel. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Moore's going to set the screen for Carroll up high. Carroll in the short corner is in trouble. Bonner on him. Here's Ian Moore with the jumper. He's fouled as Bonner stepped out on him, and as he was fading away from 18. Ian Moore with 14. Or my apologies, Ian Moore, yes, with 14. Both of our number 3s have 14 now, boys. As Moore will step to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good for Ian Moore, the junior from Lamar, Missouri, who is similar to Ty Bland, coming in as a transfer. Yep. Had some big nights where he's gone for 30, but he's getting more and more comfortable with his role in this team, and he makes both. 5:08 to go. Got a good one here in Ottawa between number 18 Bethel and the Ottawa Braves. Asking for a screen is Bird all the way inside. Ottawa just not stopping the dribble. He misses, though, and Carroll gets the rebound. Terry will slow it up, gets in the lane trying to score. Shot's no good, and hitting the deck hard as flowers. Carroll also hits up slow, but goes to the line for free throws with 4:47 to go. That is team foul number 6 on Bethel. And Carroll always looking to get in the paint and get to the foul line.
Yeah, especially in transition. Just one of the best, in the KCAC of playing at 94 feet. Just does a great job of hit hunting and transition to get to that rim. And
free throw's no good, Bruce. And one thing I've noticed from Terry the last couple of games is he's got this little bit of a hitch at the foul line, and almost seems like he's overthinking it. Yeah. When he's rolled through and gone 8 of 8, 9 of 9 in a game, it's get there, get set, and take the shot. He's waiting 2 and 3 seconds, and he'll shoot the second here after he missed the first, and that's no good either. Yep. Free throws all important in the final 5 minutes as he misses both. Ottawa 10 of 13 overall. 4:40 to go. Scott with Jackson on him, and Ottawa leaves Neely open for 3 again. He'll bury it. And I don't know. Jordan Neely now with 17. He's 5 of 8 from deep. Might make that 20. 6 of 9.
26 for 9 from the 3. The kid is on fire.
Carroll had 2 screens. Now dribbles back out to the right wing. Perry works inside. He's got Jalen Scott all over him, trying to score through the contact. No whistle. Ball's loose. Picked up by Clifford Bird. Bird has Neely in the corner, not going to go to him. Instead, just going to lay it in. It's a 5-point lead for Bethel at 85-80, and Ottawa defensively just not getting back. Largest lead of the game now for Bethel with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Now a dribble handoff finds Daniels. Daniels going to take an NBA range 3. No.
And what did I say? Probably about the 5-minute mark. I said shot selection is going to be key down the stretch here, and Bethel has gotten great looks here the last 2 possessions of the Brave, not so much.
Jalen Scott for 3. Good. The timeout from Ottawa as they're down by 8 with 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go. We'll take a timeout. You listen to Ottawa Braves basketball on KLFO.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
8-point lead for Bethel. They're on an 8-0 run. And Bruce, you talk about shot selection and Ottawa's lack of stopping anyone on the dribble.
Yeah. Their 2 possessions had the possession of the basketball the whole possession. Your point guard. So no offensive flow there. Forced up a tough shot. The Jaquan Daniels try to close up that lead on one shot with the step back 3. And it's turned into an 8-0 run here for the Bethel Threshers.
12 of 27 is Bethel from deep. In that first half, they were 5 of 15. They hit 7 here in the second. Mallory left wing. Down by 8 of the Braves. 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Mallory. Ottawa had 2 players run into each other. Finally finds Carroll, foul line extended. The defensive clamps have been shut down on Ottawa's. Bryant Mockabee is return for Bethel. In the corner, good. That 3 from Ian Moore. Down by 5 is Ottawa with 3 minutes to go.
Big 3 there by Moore, and put the Braves within 5.
Jalen Scott working on Andre Jackson. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound by Jackson Mallory. Mallory out to Daniels. He'll drive baseline, kick it out. Moore, can he hit another one? No. Terry Carroll went up high for the rebound, but Jalen Scott able to rip it away with 2:30 to go. That was a good look there for Ian. The Braves down by 5.
Yeah, that was a good look. You gotta take advantage of that wide open shot. Just gotta knock it down.
3 has not been there for Ottawa. They're 9 of 27. Jalen Scott, started by Jackson. He commits the foul, and unnecessary from 30 feet away to call for a reach in, and that's the 10th team foul as they go into the double bonus. Jalen Scott steps back to the free throw line. He is 4 of 6, 11 points on 3 of 19 shooting. 1 of 4 from deep. That 1-3, though, gave Bethel an 8-point lead as he makes the first. second is going to be off the front rim. Mallory with the board as Ottawa's down by 6. They don't need a 3 right now, Bruce, with 2:14 to go.
Nope, just need a good possession.
Daniels with Flowers on him, tries to go through the contact. He gets it swatted into next week as that ball goes out of bounds. And
yeah, he
put that on the highlight tape for Jalen Scott.
Yeah, he declined to kind of tee that one up when he was fading away.
Mallory inbound on the baseline with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. And Braves trailing by 6. They have 18 on the shot clock. Mallory to inbound. The left of the Ottawa basket. Down low a little bit, Andre Jackson trying to work on the baseline, steps through, kicks it out to Moore in the corner. Jackson Mallory for 3, no. Diving in and getting the offensive board is Jaquan Daniels. He finds Carroll. Carroll, and he'll slow it with 15 on the shot clock. Braves getting a third opportunity on this possession.
Yeah, good decision.
Andre Jackson with Flowers on him, kicks it out to Ian Moore. Ian to Daniels. Scott steps out on him. Mallory, short corner with 2 on the shot clock. 3-pointer as the shot clock expires. It's good. Huge bucket for Jaquan Daniels to get Ottawa within 3 with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. A full timeout from Ottawa called on the triple from Jaquan Daniels. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
When it comes to colorectal cancer, screening is key. We know that colorectal cancer is survivable in 90% of cases when detected early. Today, about 1 in 3 adults over 50 don't get the recommended testing. Colorectal cancer is still the second most common cause of cancer-related deaths in the U.S. Take control of your health and talk to your doctor about which screening options may be right for you. Visit standuptocancer.org/colon-cancer to learn more. Furnished by Stand Up to Cancer.
89-86, Bethel with the lead. Ottawa on a 6-1 run after going down 88-80. 3-pointer from Ian Moore, 3-pointer from Jaquan Daniels gets Ottawa within 1 possession. But Bethel already in the double bonus, Bruce, and I'm Coach Artez. I'm saying just put that head down and get to the bucket, as it's been successful time after time.
Yeah, both teams. Shot selection here down the stretch is going to be huge. You want your big time players making big time plays, and I'm sure Artez is going to get the ball into Scott's hand and Bird, and hopefully their players can make plays for him here around this possession.
Clifford Bird walks it across the timeline. He's got Andre Jackson on him. Every possession of late has gone through the hands of Jalen Scott. They're going to let this shot clock run down to 15 seconds. Ball's loose, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Andre Jackson as he was able to. And then at the end of that play, Jaquan Daniels ends up hitting the door on the far side, and he's down. As he was trying to dive for that loose ball, and the momentum carried him into the doors, which give way, but not too forgiving, I guess.
Yeah. Well, bleachers, wall, doors, not gonna.
Which, next year's gonna be interesting when the student section seats are back out. These players aren't gonna know what to do when it's that tight.
Yeah.
Jalen Scott drives on Ian Moore, kicks it in the corner. Maccabee for 3 to basically end it. Shot's no good though. Rebound by Andre Jackson. Maccabee thought he had it. Looked good leading his hand from our angle.
Sure did.
58 seconds to go. Braves down by 3. Here's Andre Jackson. A right-hand layup's no good, but he's going to the line for free throws. And he was hit on the arm. And we'll wait to see if it's on the floor. They haven't said if it's 1 or 2.
Should be 1-1.
So they're saying not in the act this year.
Yeah, they're probably on the floor.
So Andre Jackson to shoot the 1-1. Braves 10 and 13 from the foul line, but have only been there 2 times in the second half, both from Carroll, and those were missed. 1-1, the senior to the line, good. That one stayed in. I thought it was going to pop out, Bruce. It's down to a 2-point lead for Bethel, 89-87. Jackson with 7 tonight, and a timeout from the Threshers. It's a full timeout as it's 89-87 Ottawa. 89-87 Bethel with 54.8 to go here in Ottawa. We'll take a 30-second break. You listen to Ottawa basketball on KOFO.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Andre Jackson gets to the free throw line when he is went 1 of 1. Bruce, 54.8 to go. It's 89-87 Bethel. Even with that last look there from Maccabee, at least there was one he had to fade away for. I know you don't want to give up threes right now. They're 12 of 28 overall. They feel pretty confident, but at least it was a situation where they didn't get to the foul line, and they didn't get an easy way in on that last offensive possession.
Yeah, just empty possessions. You hate to see that at the end of the game for either team, but you've got to, as a coach, you got to say, we executed, and we got one of our top kids to get a really good look who just didn't knock it down. Keep doing what we need to do offensively, get stops on the defensive end, and just wish for the best on that.
Free throw good as it's down to a 1-point Bethel lead, 89-88. Ottawa on an 8-0 run with 52 seconds to go. As they work in the backcourt with Scott across the timeline. Ottawa going to double team and then a timeout called by Bethel using one of their final two with 44.5 to go, a full timeout. We'll take a 30. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Welcome back as Ottawa trailing Bethel 89-88, 44.5 left. Bruce, and down the stretch as we've seen the last couple of years, the ball goes through the hands of Jalen Scott. Do you just go 5 here and go man up and then try and jump steals, or what's kind of your thought process here as a coach?
Yeah, Coach Seeds actually changed up his defense there on the made free throw. He went with his 2-2-1 pressure and forced Bethel into a timeout. You got to go with what you feel, of course, feel most comfortable with, and even at times you may look in the players' eyes and say, hey, what do you guys want to do here? Most likely, they're probably going to match up here with 44 seconds left and stay with that man-to-man defense, and looks like they do that.
Go straight into Jalen Scott. He'll stand in front of the scorer's table. Between the circles, goes the other side to the floor to Flowers. 35 seconds to go. Flowers, left side out to Scott, and he'll drive, kick it short side to Maccabee, and we're going to get a charge on Bryant Maccabee. Jaquan Daniels plants his feet and takes the charge, and I tell you what, Bruce, close to that restricted area.
Oh, very close. He was outside of Staple Bay, so great defensive rotation. Great find by Jalen Scott. Man, that was an awesome pass, and the Jaquan Daniels just made a better play defensively.
30.1 to go, a 1-point Bethel lead, 89-88. And Mallory just going to dribble it up. Braves do have 2 timeouts if they need to use one here. Mallory up top to Jackson at the volleyball lines, works back to the left side out to Carroll. Right wing out to Daniels, 17 on the shot clock for Kwan. Step back 3 for Kwan, no. Offensive rebound, put back, no good, but a foul. And a stoppage that's going to go on Bethel. It's going to be Ottawa shooting the free throws. That's Andre Jackson. Very early in the shot clock if you're Ottawa there, but Daniels feeling like he could pull up from 24 feet.
And that was, that was that no shot because I think his foot was on the line. So
Andre Jackson hits the first one, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
But credit to Andre Jackson for flying in and getting the rebound and just thinking put that ball back up. But 11.5 left. We're going to get the last time out here from Bethel. And A tie ball game at 89-89. Yep. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here, Bruce, as we'll look at scores from around the KCAC. On the men's side, Sterling comes back to beat McPherson 71-70. Bethany on top of Avila 72-62. Kansas Wesleyan falls to Tabor 60-53. On the women's side, Ottawa falls to Bethel 65-56. Sterling 105, McPherson 83. Kansas Wesleyan beats Tabor 50-45. Bethany all over Avila 71-34. Bruce. And a make here. Bethel out of timeouts if Ottawa makes it first off, but you're holding for the final shot no matter what, right?
Yeah, this is Bethel's possession here to end it. To be down one or tie ball game, you're looking at numerous options, and you got kids at all five positions that can make shots and make plays. You got to go to something that to get any one of those players a wide open look. So I'm sure coach has drawn something up for a man or his own situation, but most likely the Braves on the made shot is going to come with that full court pressure to slow him down just a little bit.
Andre Jackson, we're tied at 89, 11.5 to go. He has made his last three as he's 3 of 3. He makes it. 1 point lead for Ottawa, 90-89. 11.5 to play. Inbound finds Jalen Scott. Works on Ian Moore. Scott inside works off Daniels, and a whistle and a foul will be called with 5.3 as Jalen Scott's going to the line as he got by Moore and then got into the body of Daniels, who picks up his third personal. But you saw that one coming.
Yeah. Braves did come out in that 2-2 run. I thought Ian Moore tried to reach there a little bit and go for the steal. The main thing is just keep yourself in between the basketball and the rim, and he didn't do that.
Free throw good for Scott. We're tied at 90 with 5.3 to go. Jalen Scott, 3 of 19 from the field, has 13 points and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Ottawa takes one of their 2 timeouts remaining. Yep. As we're tied at 90. And we'll wait to see if this is a 30, I believe. No, it is going to be a full. We'll take it. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KLF Go.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
We are strong, we are resilient, we will get through this together. Hi, this is Shimi Ojale, forward for the Boston Celtics. As COVID-19 is spreading quickly across the state of Kansas, Franklin County, it's more important than ever to take precautions. Please join me in doing your part to keep yourself and others safe. Stop having gatherings beyond your immediate household until case numbers go down. Always wear your mask in public places, wash your hands, and get your flu shot.
5.3 remaining. Ottawa and Bethel knotted up at 90. Stephon Daniels fouls Jalen Scott. He makes the first free throw. As we see Garreau check back in for Bethel along with Kevon Green, coming back in. That leaves Clifford Bird. Have to think Bethel is going to have Garreau inbound on the inbound after Scott potentially makes his second free throw, which he does. It's a 1 point lead for Bethel, 91-90. 5.3 to play, and Ottawa's got to have someone come back and get this basketball. Inbound will be Jackson Mallory. Going to find Daniels at midcourt. 4 seconds remaining. Daniels in the lane, attacks, has Garreau on him. It's missed. Put back at the goal! And Perry Carroll wins it for Ottawa! What a finish as the Braves win it 92-91 on the putback after the block from Garreau dropped right to Perry Carroll. And the Braves win it 92-91 in the KCAC regular season title waits for another day for the Bethel College Threshers in a wild one inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Woo! And you knew it was going to come down to that final possession, and Bethel played it exactly as you would like to and forced that block, go straight down to the floor, and waiting for it was Perry Carroll.
Yeah, you've always got to give your team a chance. Had an offensive rebound at the end of the game, and that's what happened. Great job by Daniels to get to the rim. And Perry Carroll was right there, and he got the shot off in time, and the ball was out of his hands before that red light hit. A great win for the Braves.
Ottawa wins their third straight, coming off the heels of those wins at Bethany and at Avila, as they will play Bethany here on Saturday. We'll take a quick break. We come back, we'll talk with head coach Aaron Siebenthal. You'll listen to Braves basketball on KOFO.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLS Consumer Access.org number 33.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Welcome back as Ottawa wins it at the buzzer over number 18 Bethel, 92-91. Perry Carroll getting that putback at the buzzer. Joined by head coach Aaron Siebenthal as he gets a few fist bumps from our students that were in attendance tonight. Coach, what a win.
What a great game. Holy cow. NAI basketball's come a long way and got a lot of notoriety lately, but man, that was a heck of a game at any level. So, Bethel's the best team in this league. There's no doubt about it. I hope they go win this league because they deserve it. They've played the most consistent basketball, but we were lucky enough to be the better team for a little bit tonight. So proud of our guys, man. We got up, we got down, a lot of big shots. It was kind of a heavyweight fight, a lot of haymakers thrown. So proud of our guys, and just can't tell them, how proud I am of them, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get this thing rolling.
So your team started on an 11-0 run. Bethel comes back as you probably expected. I mean, a team that's this deep, able to hit some threes. They finished with 12 makes on 28 attempts. But your team battled back there in the second half. They were down by as many as 8. It was 88-80 with 3:24 to go. You took that timeout. What was kind of your message to your team?
Just to stick together. We were short with Joe Johnson, so we were short a player who's a good 3-year guy for us with Joe. So our rotations, we were less than one down of a man, so our rotations were a lot longer and guys were tired. And then we decided to kind of play small, I guess. Coach Artaz and I have been talking about that before the game, but that's what happened. We put Mason in, they put their big guy in, and vice versa. So, our thing has just been, hey, man, let's stick together and do team things. And, the way they play defense is really not conducive to the way we play offense. They're really trying to keep the ball on the side, and we just were lucky enough to make some really tough plays towards the end, and we knew this was going to be a toughness game.
Looking at the two leaders of each team, you got Jalen Scott, who went for 14 tonight, didn't shoot the ball real well, got the free throw line. Then you have Jaquan Daniels, 21 points, 9 of 19 shooting, missed a couple threes there down the stretch. But for me, it was ability for him to get to the bucket on that final shot that allowed Perry to just kind of pick it up and lay it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was obviously the play. It was we set a high ball screen with our shooter with Ian, and told the most athletic kid in the league to try and get to the rim, and he did a great job of that. Probably got fouled, but we'll take the no call and the offensive putback for sure.
Perry Carroll with the game winner tonight, 13 points, had 6 in the first half, had 7 there in the second. But with the COVID year where it's tough to get guys involved in the team, for me, the 3 guys tonight, Carroll, Moore, and Ty Bland, the 3 newcomers, made some big plays for you.
They have. Those guys have been solid for us all year, and they've really fit into what we do. And the cool thing is, we got a lot of guys that played a lot of minutes on last year's national tournament team, and instead of worrying about themselves, they were just welcome those guys with open arms, and it's been fun to see them acclimate into how we play, and I'm excited to have all those guys for the rest of this year, and then we get them all back next year, so it's going to be a fun year.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Congrats on the win. We'll bring on Bruce Tate real quick to kind of chat as we'll wrap it up after we talk here, Bruce. We'll get you those final stats. Leading scorer for Bethel, Clifford Bird, the second, 22 points for him. Jordan Neely with 20, all from behind the arc, -2, adding in 2 free throws. Brian Maccabee with 9, Jalen Scott with 14, Harper Jonas 2, Adam Garreau with 2, Kevon Green with 8, and Tavon Flowers with 14. We'll start with Bethel, Bruce. Heartbreaking loss tonight, but still in major control of their destiny. Is that puts them with 4 total losses in the KCAC. Still with, I think they only have 2 games left now. They go to Tabor on Saturday, a team that has been up and down all year. That could be a tough place to play, in Hillsboro. But where do the Threshers go from here?
Yeah, it's it's a loss, but I also say that an L is a lesson, and I'm sure Coach is talking to his group that is just super talented, still young, and are going to do great things here the rest of the season. But if you look at the first 3 to 4 minutes of the first half and the second half, I think that's where this Bethel team really got down and kind of lost some possessions and some confidence within those times, and gave the Braves all the confidence on the way that they started the game and they started with the second half. So, they did a lot of great things as a team. Bird played phenomenal. Neely, just a dynamic three-point shooter for this group. And some of the key players just were eliminated. And you got to take your hats off to the Braves for doing that, and the Braves definitely deserve to win this one. And but Bethel is a great basketball team, no doubt.
Bethel goes 12 of 28 from deep, 17 of 24 from the foul line, shoot 42% from the field. Ottawa at 44%. They go 10 of 30 from 3, and I might have to check the numbers. It was first time all year they win taking 30 attempts. So won't mention that to Steves. I'll tell Luke Queen not to mention that on Thursday night, but. Leading scorer tonight is going to go down as Jaquan Daniels with 21. Perry Carroll has 13. Ian Moore with 19 as he lit it up in the second half, had 12 of his 19 and hit some big threes, especially when it was 88-80, Bruce. Yeah. Ottawa finished the game on a 12-3 run over the final 3 minutes. Andre Jackson with 10. Ty Bland with 17. Jackson Mallory with 10. And any night you can put 5 guys in double figures, you feel really, really good about your chances.
Yeah, it's, hats off to Ty Bland again, playing a big game. Ian Moore was just fantastic down the stretch. His 3 lifted the Braves to get over the hump. Then Jaquan Daniels would come down and answer, with another 3. But my player of the game has to be Andre Jackson. Just defensively, just taking Jalen Scott out of his flow was tremendous and a huge just lift for that Braves defense. And, like I said, Andre Jackson is definitely one of the most versatile players on this Braves roster. And I love great defensive players, and he did a great job of just controlling Jalen Scott in that matchup.
Looking at some of those extensive stats here, points off turnovers in favor of Ottawa, 16-14. Rebounding, tied at 45. That last offensive rebound and put back by Carroll was that 45th rebound. That first matchup this year, it was a plus 14 in favor of Bethel. Ottawa able to minimize that tonight as they hold Bethel, end up with 14 offensive boards. They had 10 at the half, so much better defensive rebounding. Second chance points, 19-9. Bench points in favor of Bethel, 30-27. Fast break points, Ottawa, 18-15. Assist, not as high as usual for Ottawa tonight, just 13 on the evening. Bethel, another team that shares the ball well, they finish with 14. Bethel had 7 blocks to 3 for OU, 9 steals to 6 for the Braves. And, I'm not going to be upset, Bruce, if I get to call another one of these games this year for these two. Even the first game this year, I realized it turned out to be a 12-point win for Bethel. Yeah. But that first half was fantastic, high-quality basketball for both these teams. Bethel, who now is even on losses with Oklahoma Wesleyan, but have the tiebreaker. Conference does the co-champion thing. But with 2 games to go, they're well within their reach there. Ottawa, from this point, they'll play Bethany on Saturday, a team that they beat by 25 a week ago in Lindsborg, and a team that is going to be looking to come in here and make some noise. We saw a year ago they came down to the last 3 or 4 minutes before Gerald Brewery put them away. Offensively, they can score it like crazy. They didn't that night in Lindsborg. But teams, when they come into Wilson Fieldhouse, seem to find it.
Yeah, this is a shooter's gym just because of the atmosphere. The best place to play in the KCAC for sure, just with the energy that can be created by the acoustics here. So it's going to be a fun stretch, And, I'm just like you. I was excited to see this game and call this game, and I'm glad that we have the opportunity to. So with the weather, COVID, just a crazy 2021 so far. I think this is the coldest it's ever been in my time here in Ottawa, and I've been here for a very, very long time. So it just was a great KCAC basketball. Hats off to both basketball teams. Good. Two great coaches in the KCAC that just went toe-to-toe, and whatever team came over on top of this one definitely deserved to win it, and we're happy the Braves were able to come out on top.
Bruce, as always, thank you so much for all your help tonight. I look forward to having you again on Saturday if you'll join us, as the Braves will take on Bethany College at, we'll get that start time is going to be 6 p.m. So only one game inside Wilson Fieldhouse on Saturday. The women will be in Friends at 3 p.m. So I'll make that flight from Wichita to Kansas City and get here in time. No, I'll be calling that one from my office on campus, and then I'll walk over here and call the men's game. So luckily those times didn't change. Ottawa was originally scheduled to play St. Mary here, and luckily you got that time just kind of swapped out to get Bethany here. Just swapped out was a weird thing. We got the email, the notification that St. Mary's went to quarantine, and Steve said, "Don't send out a notification yet of what we're doing. We're going to try to find a team," and luckily we did. I think it's senior night. We're going to celebrate, any seniors that are graduating. Braves volleyball will play at 11 and 3 o'clock that day. So Wilson Fieldhouse will be rocking all day long. So. And we have our second ranked matchup tomorrow night as men's volleyball moves into top 20 today. They move to number 15, take on number 8 Jamestown. So a reminder about that. That one first serve will be at 7 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that, Brave Nation. But we'll be back on our coverage at 3 o'clock on Saturday as the women will take on Friends from Wichita. Pregame around 2:50. Men at 6 o'clock. Pregame around 5:50 for the one game inside Wilson Fieldhouse. For Casey Wheeler, for Bruce Tate, I want to thank everyone for listening. And Larson Johnson at the station, thank you as always. Braves win it over number 18 Bethel by a final of 92-91. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on KOFO.
You enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry,